Welcome to Module 7 of this series, Professional Development and Business Opportunities, Part 1. In this video, you will hear from two members of the Texas Workforce Commission's Child Care and Early Learning Division, Bethany McKee, the Shared Services Coordinator, and Michelle Gibson, the Assistant State Coordinator for Pre-K Partnerships. During this presentation, we will share information on how child care providers can use work-based learning opportunities, shared services alliances, and pre-K partnerships to support their business. Work-based learning opportunities include serving as a placement site for high school or college students who need internship or practicum experience, using Teach scholarships to support current providers who are pursuing higher education, and creating a registered apprenticeship program. High school students across the state are participating in early childhood education programs that require them to work with young children. These Career and Technical Education, or CTE, programs of study provide students with a mix of educational instruction and on-the-job learning that can result in a Child Development Associate Credential, or CDA. These high school students could count towards classroom ratios for child care providers. More information about high school students counting towards ratios can be found in the minimum standards for child care centers. Child care providers can connect with CTE programs of study in their area if they are interested in serving as a placement site. Child care providers can help ease the financial burdens of higher education for teachers who are currently attending school while working by connecting them with opportunities like Teacher Education and Compensation Helps, or TEACH, scholarships. Through Texas AEYC, Teach scholarships are available to help students working on licensed or registered child care programs take a CDA exam or go to college debt-free to obtain an associate or bachelor's degree. Teach scholarships are designed to help early childhood educators continue their education and increase their ECE expertise. These scholarships are open to early childhood educators who are working at least 30 hours in a licensed child care center or home and make less than $20 an hour. Teach scholarships are distributed through Texas AEYC, and Teach specialists are available to support participants. Apprenticeships are a medium to long-term solution to help develop a pipeline of qualified, passionate teachers into a child care classroom. Apprenticeships are a strategy to recruit teachers, improve their quality, and retain them for longer than they would typically stay employed in a child care program. It's also a systems-building effort to begin to establish a more professional learning and practice of the workforce charged with building the educational foundation of our youngest children. Improving the education of child care teachers is a key part in the apprenticeship program. We realize in many situations there's hesitancy to educate child care teachers because once they get their education or degree, they may move on to another position. But with an established local apprenticeship in your community, that worry can be alleviated for two reasons. The first is that apprentices can be employed at a child care setting while they earn their credential or degree for 1 to 4 years. That's a long time in the world of child care to have a good, qualified, passionate teacher on staff. The second is that the nature of apprenticeship programs builds a regular pipeline of new apprentices coming into the classroom if the apprentice leaves after earning their credential or degree. There is less of a concern that child care programs will have to scramble to find a good teacher to replace someone who is leaving. The Texas Workforce Commission is available to help providers create a registered apprenticeship program. Please reach out to Apprenticeship Texas with any questions or if you need support at apprenticeshiptexas@twc.texas.gov. Child care teachers working while they go to school is not a new concept. Registered apprenticeship programs simply provide more formal support for this process. Registered apprenticeship programs are registered with the U.S. Department of Labor and are a career pathway that combine on-the-job learning with related educational instruction where the apprentices are full-time employees earning a paycheck from day one. Apprentices receive rewards for skills gains, which are stipends or wage increases that are built into the program as the teacher develops their skills. Upon completion of the program, the apprentice also receives a national occupation credential. There are 3 key players for a registered apprenticeship program. The first is the program sponsor. This is the entity that is responsible for operating the registered apprenticeship program and whose name the program is registered under with the U.S. Department of Labor. The program sponsor could be the child care provider, but it does not have to be. Other entities that could sponsor a program include community colleges, workforce solutions, or another intermediary organization. The second key player is the employer. This is the child care provider or a group of child care providers. The employer is responsible for identifying apprentices, providing on-the-job learning, and monitoring and tracking the on-the-job learning. Finally, the related technical instruction provider. This is the educational institution that manages the formal in-classroom or virtual learning for the apprentice. This could be a community college, joint apprenticeship training committee, or other designated entity. The next strategy is creating or joining a shared services alliance. Shared services alliances help childcare businesses increase revenues, decrease costs, improve Iron Triangle metrics, and improve quality. The Iron Triangle metrics help providers focus on achieving full enrollment, full fee collection, and revenues that cover the per-child cost. Sharing resources allows member organizations to leverage economies of scale and economies of specialization to strengthen systems and improve efficiency. Each alliance is centered around a lead entity who will coordinate the members, help identify common needs for the alliance, and facilitate and implement the selected shared services. In a strong, sustainable alliance, members pay fees that are more than covered by their savings and increased revenue. There are many different types of organizations that can serve as lead entities in a shared service alliance. A lead entity could be an organization that provides related support to educators through coaching, training, or education, a registered apprenticeship program, or an organized and high-quality childcare program that has a willingness to support and work with other childcare programs in their community. The selected services will vary by alliance, as each alliance chooses services relevant to their shared goals and needs. Shared services might focus on pedagogical leadership, business leadership, or a combination of the two to provide high-quality early childhood education. On the left is a list of common services that alliances may select. Strong alliances can give members access to skilled leadership and improved financial positions, in addition to improving working conditions for teachers and services for families. Participating in an alliance can help providers support their staff in many ways, with some examples below. Alliance participation can help providers save money and free up time. One thing alliance members can do is commit increased revenues and savings to increasing teacher wages, offering stipends, or providing benefits. Alliances can also use shared services or dedicate freed up time to invest in childcare teachers through dedicated professional development. By utilizing economies of specialization, teachers can focus their time on teaching tasks instead of administrative work.
The final strategy is pre-K partnerships. A pre-K partnership is a collaboration between a school district or charter school and one or more quality-rated childcare programs to provide high-quality care and education to eligible 3- and 4-year-old children. These partnerships can be formal or informal. In a formal pre-K partnership, eligible children are duly enrolled in public school pre-K and the child care program, most often receiving their pre-K instruction and wraparound care, the hours before and after pre-K instruction, at the child care center. The pre-K partnership classroom requires a certified teacher during pre-K instruction. The teacher can be employed by the school district or charter school, or the school district or charter school may pass through funds to the child care program to hire the certified teacher and assist with other costs associated with pre-K instruction. In an informal partnership, a school district or charter school and a child care program coordinate to share resources and information, such as professional development opportunities for their teachers, school readiness expectations, and parent engagement activities. In these partnerships, children are not duly enrolled and funding is not passed through. As noted on this slide, pre-K partnerships can provide numerous benefits to families, child care programs, and school districts and charter schools. Pre-K partnerships allow child care programs and school districts and charter schools to provide children continuity in care and education and better support the needs of working families. Pre-K partnerships can also help child care programs to increase and maintain their enrollment of 3- and 4-year-old children while receiving additional support and/or funding from the local school district or charter school, as well as increase access to additional resources and professional development opportunities.
If you are interested in learning more about registered apprenticeship programs or pre-K partnerships, please use these websites as helpful resources. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact Bethany McKee at bethany.mckee@twc.texas.gov.